Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age on the MysteriousJG. So, I'm glad I read the wiki because it gave us a little hint on how to find this one particular mark. It does need to be a snowstorm, and apparently there's a specific screen that will make it so that we can't... we need to get to this screen, I guess, but we have to avoid the frozen brook. So it looks like we're supposed to go the long way around because the frozen brook will reset the weather. It's not something I would necessarily have known on my own, so I'm glad we looked it up. Also, without having gotten a ton of detail, it appears that I'm anticipating the worm fight, this fight being a lot harder than this fight based on what I kind of vaguely glanced. But I'm thinking we'll use the trick where there's not a lot of status ailments this thing is susceptible to, but it seems like it would be worth doing. The ones that it is. Oh, so you got to come all the way down there, but you have to avoid the frozen lake. That's fine. We can do that. And then for this one, I'm not looking forward to having to go all that way. Although actually, wait, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. That's hanging around where, like, Antlion was, or thereabouts. Maybe not the exact same spot. But yeah, I forgot, we're teleporting in. So we're not coming all the way from the entrance. We're teleporting in to a spot that's not that far out. So let's go, apparently just talking to the Viera and triggering this quest triggers the blizzard condition, which is good. It's just that if we then hung around, rather than if we went through the frozen lake, it would reset it. So we are going to actually save quite a bit of time trying to figure out how to encounter this guy based on the fact that I was like, screw it, went straight to the wiki. And it's not like impossible or difficult without the help of the wiki. The clue, they give you a pretty strong clue that you need to fight it during a snowstorm. But there would have been a lot of going in and out and trying to get the weather to pop the way we needed it to. But like they gave me a specific path. Like if you go exactly this route, the weather will cooperate. So it's like great. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. I guess I'll do my normal nonsense of trying to steal first, just in case it has anything useful. Oh, there he is. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm going to want you to use a Dispel Gun mode. Or Dispel mode. And we stole a pebble, so don't have to worry about stealing. So we'll just use that for a while. Now we find out whether Ribbon works against Slow. Because Sleepga can be terrible in this game. Can really jack you up. So he already got missed by that attack, so we can now have him use a remedy. And that gave it slow and sap, which was definitely worth the effort. Now let's see. This guy's supposed to be pretty bad. He's supposed to be pretty mean. So let's see how things go here. Then again, with sap, that could work away at him pretty bad. Okay, I've used Expose quite a few times. Let's switch to Wither, and then or Sheer Energy for a couple turns, and then we'll just kind of start beating them up. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage from. He's taking some serious damage from. That magic spell, his name I keep forgetting. It didn't really seem like Sheer is making a difference. So it might be time to just start attacking him regular. Wow, sleep immunity seems to be a really big thing for this fight, because he's using it a lot. Yeah, and so far not too bad. Redis is a nice little bonus to have around. That's the one thing I kind of forgot. I was mulling over coming and doing these hunts later. No spoilers for details why, but Redis is going to be available to us. You know, I mean, I don't want people to think I'm spoiling character deaths. Like, you know, what's his name? Larsa stopped being available as a guest. He didn't die. But Redis, for whatever reason, will not be available to us after this next stretch of play. Does he have to go back to his home planet? I'm not saying. Oh, that is a lot of damage when Van gets a combo going. Oh, he's casting shock. That hurt pretty bad. But it took off like 2/3 maybe of Van's hit points there, but we got Bosch healing away. Fafnir gotten some attacks going there for sure. He's got a bunch of metal stuff sticking out of his back, poor guy. No wonder he's in such a foul mood. Don't know how long Redis will be with us. He seems to be far away enough that nobody cared about healing him there. Oh, there goes Van. Okay. He didn't actually stay down long enough for it to tell me to switch party leaders, so. It looks like slow wore off on him. But he's so close to being dead now, it hardly seems worth reapplying it. Yeah, I thought shock might kill him. Yeah, let's stick with the Bosch. We already got the camera on him. Let's just watch Bosch as the battle ends. Normal guy Van. Van the man. Uh-oh, well, we've got problems now. Balthier is out of MP. Casting Scathe constantly for the entire battle, as it turns out, is pricey. Well, I suppose you should just be... We know this guy's got MPs. Why aren't I using Siphon? He's getting mad here now. He's one of these guys who probably gets more powerful as he's close to defeat. I'll finish him off. I mean, I guess I could just be going for, He's so freaking close. I probably just need to, do a mischarge and end it. Yeah, this should do it.
Got a surprise for you.
Hopefully this will do it anyway. But yeah, he's not wanting to quite kick off. It happens.
Heads up.
This is Balthier mourning the death of Titus.
Got a surprise for you.
The surprise is that I can summon hell flames. You probably didn't know that about me, did you? What the fuck? Oh man, that's like the worst showing I've had in this game in a long time. No, hopefully they can still finish it. Yeah, that was barely any. That was like a regular attack's worth of damage. But it did so poorly, I actually still had mischarges that didn't get used, so I can just go again.
How about some of this? I never miss.
Why did the game just really not want me to be able to use mischarges?
Yeah.
Oh well. We got it. We obtained Ring of the Light. Fafnir vanquished. I don't know what Ring of the Light is, but we obtained it anyway. And the chick who didn't really seem to give a shit, it's hard to say whether or not she'll give a shit, but oh, and we'll take off the gambit where you're using a super expensive magic attack all the time. So we'll go back and see if this Vieira, who really didn't seem to care, cares now that we actually accomplished the objective. She really didn't. She really seemed like, disgusting humans, I don't give a shit, it wasn't my bill. Some other person put it up and they're dead now. I couldn't even tell if it was a Vieira that would put up the bill or what. No, it was a human, because she was saying that the guy might be dead, but she was saying, he probably ran off, coward, humans suck. So I guess we have to assume that that guy's alive. He just ran off. So we'll go find the Vieira, see how she's doing, and then move on with our quest. Oh, maybe she'll be impressed. She's got thigh-high boots that don't cover her feet.
This is Lia's ring. Then he did do battle with Fafnir, but why? He knew he could not win. Stupid humans, I hate you even more now. Don't think I'm learning to love and respect you. I left the Fira homeland. I broke our laws because I wanted to know why the humans prospered over all other races of Evilish. So did I journey, yet I found the world of humans engulfed in horrible war. Many times I was betrayed, disappointed, wounded, and when at last I came to Baramses, I found only weak humans clinging to their gods.
Clinging to religion and guns. People still trot out that Obama quote. I'm like, oh my god, there's like 800 things Trump has said that were like more offensive than that. But yes, it was not really the wisest thing to say, talking about people losing hope, clinging to religion and guns. Probably wasn't the thing to say.
Only now do I realize it is because they are weak that the humans support one another. I could have kicked Fafnir's ass easy. They accept, forgive, aid, and will fight to the death to protect their own. This is their strength. Thus do the humans prosper. I thank you, human traveler. With your retrieval of Lia's ring, you have answered the questions that sent me from my home. I wander Evilish no more. I will remain here in this place and honor the memory of Lia, who died to protect the mountain he loved.
Aww. Well, we got Assassin's Arrows, which we already had, and Teleport Stone, which I guess we started using those again now, and 7,000 gil. And she wanders off because she's too beautiful for this world, even though she said specifically she wasn't leaving. But I would imagine she's gone, and we can no longer talk to her. The people who are hanging around under here just like, yeah, oh, never mind, they're still there. I was going to say, those guys are just risking their lives, man. And she is still here, so never mind. Oh, now we'll have a scene of her teaching the Humes.
I teach the people here the herb lore known to my village. The Kiltias defend the mountain with their lives, and I would aid them.
Aww. So we helped her learn to relishes aid in the reconstruction. We too shall lend a hand. Rage against Nightlight. Relish will teach you the preparation of medicinal herbs. I don't have to live like a refugee. Don't have to live like a refugee. It's true, folks. That guy, that one guy, doesn't have to live like a refugee. The rest of us, we have no choice in the matter. Alright, let's go to, at least I make myself laugh. Let's go to Lucio Mines. Hopefully Diabolos will be less work than Fafnir was. The one phrase I remember from the strategy guide on him, because I was reading to see if there's any special trick to getting him to appear, and there isn't, but I do remember them saying, the key to this fight is to win quickly. Which suggests that my trying to steal from him strategy will not avail me much. But it also, usually when it says the key is to win quickly, that generally means it's not that bad of a fight, because the ones where there's really no way to win quickly and you've got a plan for a long fight are usually the worst. There are exceptions. There are like fast strat. Like I was definitely reading. There are ways by manipulating the specific AI mechanics and combat turn order and stuff. There are ways to like kill. You really have to go out of your way to do very specific things, but there are ways to kill Zodiac before he sets up his first paling. But it's like a really specific strategy that is not something that you would probably just come across in normal gameplay. It involves things like only have one character in your party when you first go in, absorb the first death attack, then bring in the full party you intend to use, then make sure that you equip this because you don't want to do too much damage in a single turn. And blah. It's like really getting into like the mechanics of the game beyond just like try to set up for a good battle, a healthy battle. What it does mean is that I will not be spending time on, you know, Wither and Shear and stuff. But I will still steal from him. Los, it's Dos Diablos, the finest piece of demon flesh. Ah, that would appear to be Dos Diablos right there. I don't know what can be applied to him as far as status effects go. Oh, we stole a fire crystal. That didn't take long. Whether that was really worth the effort or not, I don't know. Oh, wow. He has got a hell of a lot less hit points than or Fafnir, excuse me. Looks like he's reapplying haste. It's possible that if I'd let him linger, he would have been really dangerous. But yeah, they weren't kidding when they said kill him quick. Because that was super easy compared to the last one. Well, let's hit this thing for funsies. And then grab the treasure chest. Not going to bother to equip the diamond armlet or whatever. Let's just see what the normal treasure is. And it's a bio mode, and fine. Alright, well, we can tell the kid it's safe to keep wearing his hat because we destroyed Diabolos. I can't hide my excitement anymore. I don't know how this happened without me hearing about it. Apparently it's been out for some time. But the Final Fantasy VIII HD Remaster is out for PS4 and various other systems. I bought it for PS4. I still haven't played the most recent single-player Final Fantasy game, which Bobo and Bean got me as a Christmas gift, like probably a year ago at this point, but if I want to play Final Fantasy VIII, it was, other than 10, 8 is, I change my mind sometimes about this. I don't spend lots of time thinking about it every day, but 10 or 8 are probably my favorite Final Fantasy games. And there's no voice acting at all in that one, and the HD remaster didn't add it, which I, for one, was happy about, because I wanted to LP it and get to do lots of goofy voice acting. No, that's not what I meant to do. Shit. Oh well, I'm wasting one teleport stone and a little bit of time, because now I'll have to teleport here. I meant to go to Bujerba. I suppose, actually, it wastes a little bit of time, but I don't have to waste the teleport stone now that we've got this whole thing going. So we'll talk to the kid. Then we'll go to the Clan Centauro Hall, and I'll be, other than like suddenly deciding I really want to do the fishing mini game, I'll pretty much be, for the benefit of the 2 people still watching this LP, it's a long LP, folks. It's a long game, but hopefully my video titles are sufficient to help you figure out, if you're not interested in the side quests, when to dip back into the LP. But yeah, very soon we'll be doing the second to last batch of story. Then we'll have a whole nother set of, like, I almost said post-game, but it's the closest this has to post-game. It's the right before the end of the game super boss type activity. And then we'll finish the story and call it an LP. This is a game whose main story boss is actually pretty tough. But, you know, a party that can handle the optional super bosses will obviously be able to handle it.
You defeated Diabolos, brother? Then the children of Busherba need no longer fear wearing hats. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude.
2,600 gil, the demon shield, and the Zeus mace. Everybody's wearing hats now, brother.
For very long have we sent our messages. Nobody listened to us, nobody heard until you, brother. Yes, you heard. If you had not killed the Raksas, we would be waiting here still, brother. Our thanks.
That's right, brother.
Now we too shall leave. We shall return to our friends. Thank you, thank you.
Oh! Oh! Only kids wearing hats were killed. And it's those kids. Okay, that actually makes sense now. I feel bad for making fun of it before. So we got ghost prizes, eh? They gave me a Zeus mace and a demon shield. Well, everyone's pretty much using two-handed weapons at the moment, so I can't really see how good a demon shield is, but if I were to switch to a one-handed weapon like the great axe, this axe is great. How good would the demon shield be? 46 defense, absorbs darkness. That's actually pretty damn good. That bites. Well, wait, I already had 4 of them. Oh, fuck this then. Oh no! I don't want this at all. I don't want Ensanguined Shield. Let's go back to the Mesa. I was excited about the Demon Shield and then realized, oh wait, I've already got like 4 of them. I think I was making them through. I think I went to some trouble to get them. Like, there's so much equipment in this game I've lost track. But that might have been something that I actually was doing off screen, messing around with the. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter if I go that way or this way. Oh, this is really good timing to wrap up the recording session, too, with the controller about to die. So, now that I finally went out and bought a whole bunch of teleport crystals, I'm realizing I really don't need to use them because I finally got the straw. Which kind of serves as a bit of a teleport crystal, sort of, in a way. What was I getting at? Oh yeah, so we got to go to Ravenaster and see. Yeah, but I think those demon shields may have been something that I had to get via. No, what the hell am I talking about? They were probably a drop from something in the Necrolodamides or something. But I felt like at some point one of the elemental absorbing armors that I picked up was from the Bazaar, loot system. Alright, see if we got any special stuff from the clan hall. We are not done with the clan, because racism still exists. Also because when we do the next bit of story, we will get our last set of hunts, which will include one of those. It's the clan hunts that actually gives us our final optional super boss, and it'll come through this whole system. So we'll go to the, it's the Muthru Bazaar, I think it's what we want. Vieira, who'd been hanging out here for the whole game, has finally moved on. The thing about this game is it gives you lots of little side quests that add color to the world. I mean, in one way, it's praiseworthy, but the rewards from them... Like, you talk to this Vieira so many times before she decides to join the clan, or she can do something other than join the clan. Please do this again, huff huff. But the reward we get are just not that big of a deal. How did they find you? How fares the hunt, Kupo? You defeated Rafflesia. Heard you'd raffle stomp them. Good luck. The Gareth sends you this. Thanks for avenging our fallen brother. 1800 gil. Finished off Daedalus. all we're just getting is more money. Oh, well, there's another mark available, so oops. Oh, jeez. Behemoth King in Lowtown. Legends tell of a colossal beast said to appear in a great field of virgin snow. Anyone interested in learning more, I'll tell them what I know. Yeah. So they're in Lowtown. Oh, it's Dolan or Doran or whatever his name is, I think. Yeah, it's Dolan. Although there's more than one place marked as Dolan's house in this map. Well, now I feel bad because I was talking about how next time we're gonna really get going with the story, but then it turns out we got one more clan hunt to do. I can't honestly tell you now what I'm gonna do. I have to think about it. I'm gonna do one more before we go while we still have Red S to help us out. It's kind of silly. I mean, you make some of these battles easier by having a guest character to help, even if all they are is a meat shield sometimes. Just absorbing a couple of rounds of attacks for you. But it's still true. You still... it's still useful. But then the final boss and the most powerful of the optional bosses are all things that are only available after we lose Redis, who is the last guest character we'll have in the game. So, I don't know what to tell you. I'm definitely calling it a session, though. Whether I do that hunt the next time I play or save it for the Dungeon of Doom, brother. And I'm definitely calling it a video now and a session. Getting something to eat. So when we come back next time, folks, we might have one more hunt that we do before we get going on the story. We might not. We will most assuredly, though, because I can't imagine it taking more than one video to take care of that boss, but it could. There will be elite marks at level 8 that will probably take more than one video to fight if I, make the videos 30 minutes. But that's because this game is ridiculous in that once it gets to the super bosses, this game gets stupid about how long fights take. But for now, we're very close to continuing the story. And I'm hoping the story will be pretty interesting when we do continue. Catch you next time, guys.